Well, come on in, everyone. We are just about to get started with Titan Souls. This game, it really speaks for itself. So let's get immediately into it. Our hero, our bow, and our arrow. One soul, split into 3 parts. And right into it. This game does not hold your hand. Except for here, press X to fire. I think that's almost as much instruction as we get in the game. Almost. Press A to roll. Well, tap A to roll. Hold A to run. So after you roll, you can continue to hold A to run, or you can press it again to roll. Press X, press and hold X again to charge up your bow. And that's it. That's pretty much all the direction you're given in this game. This game is intense. If you've never heard of Titan Souls, first of all, I'm glad to be able to share it with you. This game, if I had to describe it simply, is the love child of Super Meat Boy and Shadow of the Colossus. Here we have our first boss, Heart of the Guardian, Sludge Heart. In this game, all bosses have a weak point that when shot, will kill them in a single hit. However, seeing as we're just a tiny little person, any damage done to us will kill us in a single hit. Another thing that's not taught to us in the tutorial is holding down fire after shooting the arrow will pull the arrow towards us. Nope, that was a horrible mistake. Yes, that is going to happen a lot. In this game, you die a lot. And you just get back up, you head right back into the boss, and you try again. But yes, like Shadow of the Colossus, this game consists entirely of boss fights. Like Shadow of the Colossus, there are no enemies aside from bosses. Unlike Shadow of the Colossus, there are achievements in this game. There are a few extra achievements, but there's also one achievement for every boss. And that was a mistake. I did not want to split that. And nope, I missed. I thought I'd be able to get him on the pullback. Oh, I need that arrow. There's an achievement for every boss. For Sludge Heart, some of them are definitely more difficult than others. That should be stated. I missed. For Sludge Heart, that achievement, I'm in a bad spot here. Oh no, no sludge. Sludge, please. That achievement is to divide the cells until they cannot be divided anymore. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get all the achievements in the game. I'm not going to 100% the game. I'm not good enough. Although mostly it takes practice. But like I said, every boss dies in a single hit. Can't do much, so let's just retrieve our arrow. As we saw, the white orbs are a representation of souls in this game. We've taken this soul, and so we move on. Unlike Shadow of the Colossus, we don't have a clear goal, we don't have a clear reason. All we know is that we're here. So this is what we're doing. Actually, you know what? We'll not take him on yet. We'll go over to this one first. Open that door, pick up our arrow, and head right in. This boss tends to give me trouble. Eye of the Guardian. Eye Cube. Nope. I thought that was his last roll. I mistimed the rolls. Or I mistimed his flops, blocks, I don't know. Like I said, I'm very bad at this boss. In practice, this boss took me far longer than I would like to admit. But I can do it. Nope, I should not have tried to pull my arrow. That was completely my mistake. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Oh well. Just get back up, start again, and try and keep the commentary rolling while we boringly, well, it's not that boring, it's a pretty world, it's pretty music, but while we try to make our way back to the boss. This boss will go in a pattern of 4 rolls, and then shoot the laser. What we want to do, obviously, is shoot him in the eye. It's glowing, it's pink. But, you know, it's not as easy. I mean, well, I was gonna say it's not as easy as it looks, but it doesn't exactly look easy. I missed. When he shoots the floor and sends himself flying upwards, he's extra vulnerable. But you can shoot him anytime he fires his laser as well. It's just easier to do it when he's vulnerable. Got him. That went smoother than I thought. Actually, I didn't get to talk about the other thing I wanted to talk about. His achievement, Laser Eye Surgery, is for you to get the kill by pulling the arrow. It's actually a pretty easy tactic. A lot of these bosses have straightforward tactics that are an easy win. For this boss, I suppose I might as well show it. You shoot him, he rolls to you, so you shoot him, the arrow stops, he rolls towards you, and you go here. So, he's facing you, he's facing down, he's facing up, and then you move here, so he rolls to the right, and then you pull the arrow when he shoots his laser. It's not difficult. I just like to try and do there's the tactical method, and then there's the combat method, I suppose is the way of saying it. But, onto our third Titan. I'm going to have to say right off the bat, these episodes are going to be inconsistent in length. Because I have a set idea of what I want to do in each episode. And depending on how well I play, that is not going to be consistent. This is Brain Freeze. His achievement is also called Brain Freeze. And the achievement Brain Freeze is to kill him with a flaming arrow. So obviously we have to use a flaming arrow to melt his ice, but also I just hit the desk because I had to facepalm. You can kill yourself on the fire. Obviously we have to use a flaming arrow to get his brain out of the ice cube, but after that, if you can hit him with a fire arrow, that's how you get the achievement. And while we're heading back into this, another thing I must commend this game on is the control scheme. There are only really 2 functions in the game: shoot and roll. Oh, I didn't hit the fire. I missed the fire. Shoot and roll. Shoot can be done by pressing right trigger, right bumper, Y, or X if you're using a gamepad, a 360 gamepad. Roll can be achieved by left bumper, left trigger, A, and B. Obviously, you can move around with Obviously, you can move around with the left stick, and one thing is you can look around with the right stick, although it doesn't help you, honestly, very much. Another thing that I can show off is that all you have to do with any boss to start it is to touch it with the arrow. So, You can try and place your arrow tactically to try and get the kill, but it's not super easy. Okay, hit him with that. And, oh, I missed. But yeah, you can get him to land on a fire button, and if you're fast enough, you can kill him with a fire arrow. I'm not fast enough. I definitely played much better this episode than I had initially thought. So it's going to be a shorter one, but don't worry. There will be plenty of fail later on. In fact, the first area is the only area that I practiced. I did beat the entire game a month ago or so, but this is the only area that I have practiced. And as such, this area is probably the only area that's going to go this smoothly. I plan to not practice for anything else in order to keep, the difficulty consistent. There's one more Titan in this area, so if we try and go forward, we are denied. Nothing we can do here. So there's one last Titan that we have to kill. And that definitely looks like something we can kill. So I guess that's going to be it for this episode of Titan Souls, and in the next one, we'll be beating whatever this thing is, and heading on into the beautiful open world of Titan Souls, and slaying more Titans. But until then, keep on keeping on.